technical difficulties. YouTube been cutting up lately. Okay, y'all might as well come on in here and come with me. I won't be out here long. I can promise you that. A good 30 minutes because you know I do not do cold weather at all. And yep, it feels a little frosty for me. But I'm gonna just keep walking. Somebody eventually come out and talk to me. So just come along, come along, come along. Oof. I should have put something around my neck. But I didn't. Okay, who's that? Who's that? This is Dee Dee with Motivated to Soar. I'm getting my walk in. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? How's it going? I decided to get up from my desk, throw on my tennis shoes, throw on a little hat, and get out the door. I'm like, okay, I can't use the weather as an excuse not to walk. So here I am. I'm doing good today. Taking a really, really late lunch. I mean, I've been going non-stop. So, and you know what? I feel like a little drizzle. It's not raining, but what you call like little mist of rain. So I'm glad I did put something on my head. So I won't be out here too long. I'm blessed, can't complain. Good. So your day been going pretty good. Hey, no need of complaining. We might as well just keep on going, right? Just keep on walking. I don't do any good to complain. You just gotta walk through it. Walk through it, jog through it, skate through it. Whatever you do to get through it until we get to the other side. So we might as well keep going. Yes. You know what? My grandmother used to always say, cover up your head. And I used to hate to do that. But now I'm older. I cover my head up so quick. I don't care about how I be looking. Because that's the last thing I want to do is get sick. So you keep the head covered and your feet covered, for me anyway. Sometimes I'll put on gloves. I'm gonna do my 30-minute. Oh, you're gonna do your cycling. Okay, that's good too. That cycling works. Yeah, it works. And like I said, I've been thinking about getting a walking board, a walking pad. It's called a walking pad because it's not as big as a treadmill. You can just put it in a corner, or you can fold it up and it'll go right underneath your bed. But the verdict is still out. On that. But yeah, because I mean, push come to shove, I do walking in place. I do stepping in place. I have a small stepper. So I have ways of getting in my exercise. So I'm not even going to be worried about it. So yeah. Okay, who is that? I don't have my glasses on. Big hugs and love from... Hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome. I'm just out getting my walk on. I'm out trying to get my steps in. And guess what? I didn't even put on my watch. But that's okay. I can see the timing up here on my phone, how long I've been walking. So that's fine. I'm not even going to be concerned about the steps. You know, my thing is I want to get in at least a good 30 minutes and that'll do me fine. I did some floor exercises this morning and I might do a little bit more later on this afternoon. When I get done with my walk, I need to finish up work. And then when I finish that up, then I'm going to relax a little bit, you know, not try to do too much today. So yeah, I'm not going to do too much. Would you say you've been losing a lot of weight? I'm like, oh, okay. But there's a certain thing I need to work on your body. Okay. Hey, we all have those areas of opportunities that we want to work on, that we want to tighten up, that kind of thing. Right now, I'm just trying to, I'm not trying to lose any weight. I'm just trying to maintain the weight I'm at, so I've been trying to lift more weights. So I've been trying to use my weights. Not a lot of heavy weights. I'll use like 15. I think the most is like 15 pounds. Yeah, 15 pounds is the most. I don't want to, have like big muscles, but I do want to get rid of some of that wiggly underneath my arms, that kind of thing. So yeah, be strong. Absolutely. Yeah, be strong. Absolutely. Tell me about it. Mental. That's why I had to get up from my desk. I was like, okay, you've been sitting here all day at this desk looking at spreadsheets, doing this, doing that, and I'm still not done. But you know what? I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to log off. So I was like, it's time for lunch. It's time for lunch. So, and it's nice out here. Like I said, I don't like cold weather, but it's not cold. It's just a little windy, and it's probably about, I'm going to give it about 56. And I know y'all are like, 56, girl, but it's windy. You can feel the crispness in the crisp in the air. You can feel it, and also it's misting. It's some rain falling, but not hard rain, just a little mist coming through. Okay, I don't have on my glasses. Let me see. Hello, how are you? Thank y'all for coming in and joining me and pumping me up on my walk. 7282. I think that's what I see. I don't have my glasses on. I left my glasses at my desk, but I can see the number. I'm what you call, is it farsighted when you can't see close up? Yeah, I'm farsighted. So yeah, so I took my glasses off. Every now and then I'll wear contacts, but for the most part, I wear glasses. So I was like, I'm gonna leave those glasses at my desk, let my eyes breathe. I mean, like, let your eyes breathe. Eyes need to relax. Yeah. So absolutely. So just getting out and moving around. And like you said, it's really good for your mental state, just to clear your mind, just to get out and be in nature and move around. And you know what? Walking does a lot for the body. I mean, it's a full body, thing. You moving your arms, your legs, you're working your abs. Everything is in motion. Everything is in motion. Hi, Brenda. How are you? How's your day? You guys got to cook? Anybody got to cook dinner? Hey, what's the weather? What's the weather where you guys are at? What's the weather there? I'm around here complaining about being in the 50s, and some of you guys might be in the 20s or the teens or less than that. But I am so glad I put on a hat, though. Yeah, I'm glad I covered my head. 23. See, shut up, Dee Dee. Shut up. Be quiet. 23. I wouldn't even be outside. I would not go outdoors if I didn't have to. There is no way. But I know you're accustomed to that, being in New York. That's your norm, I'm sure. Especially during this time of the season. I went to New York it's been a long time since I've been there. It's been years and years. But I think we went around March. Yeah, we went around March, but the weather wasn't bad at all. Or did we go late April? But yeah, all we needed was like a light jacket. We all had on like a light jacket, and we did a lot of walking. Lots and lots of walking. So yeah, it's cool here. I'm fine. Don't have to cook. 60 degrees here. Okay. All right, I'm home. Had to pick up my daughter from school bus. Yeah, kids, they're getting out of school. I typically see them walking home around right about now. Uh-huh. So yeah, everybody's getting in. Hey Glenn, how are you? Glenn, what you making hot dogs? You having hot dogs with what? Just slaw, just hot dogs on a bun? That's it? My husband love hot dogs. Hot dogs with slaw and cheese. I can do without. I mean, I'll eat a hot dog every now and then. I like a hot dog cut up with pork and beans. I like pork and beans, what they call it, baked beans, or baked beans with sausages in it. Yeah. But that's not anything I'm really big on hot dogs. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. I'm glad you guys are hanging in here with me. I've been walking for 11 minutes, so I'm doing good. Doing good, feeling good, getting it in. Okay, now I know one person says she's going to do her cycling bike later. You guys working out today? Anybody else working out? And going to the refrigerator does not count. Oh, did you guys drink your water today? I've only had one bottle of water, so I need to go home and drink some more water. It's like sometimes with my water I can do so good, but then other weeks it's like I have to force myself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh gosh. Hey Real, how are you? How's it going? What's the weather where you're at, Real? What's the weather? I'm doing a weather check. Doing a weather check. Guys, I gotta show y'all these owls that the neighbors have in their yard to keep the geese away. Somebody had been feeding the geese, so these my neighbors on this other street, they have these owls in their yard to keep the geese away. Yeah, this lady, she had been, I don't know why I'm whispering, but yeah, she'd been out feeding the geese, and they said they can't catch her feeding them, but it's been like flocks and flocks of geese, and you know what they do, they leave all their poo-poo around. So yeah, they put out the owls, and they say for the most part, apparently it has been working, because typically when I walk down this street, it is filled up with geese, and that is so annoying. You know, they tell you that you shouldn't feed them because they will find food on their own without you feeding them. So it's crazy. Night shift. You're on night shift. I remember when I used to work a 4:30 in the evening to 1 a.m. shift. That used to be my shift. And oh my goodness. I did that for some years too. 4:30 in the evening to 1 a.m. That's like your whole day messed up. You know what I mean? But hey, when you got to go to work, you got to go to work. You got to do what you got to do. All this picking and choosing, when you got to pay bills. It's 14 degrees in India. OMG. Wow. Welcome to the chat, 8610. I don't have on my glasses, so I can't see the first part. I'm just really squinching just to read that part. So yeah, 14 degrees. I would be bundled up. Okay, I would have on hat, jacket, coat, 2 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of gloves. Yep, I'm extra. You already figured it out. I am extra when it comes to this weather. I don't play. I don't like being sick. So, some of my neighbors, well, one in particular, he's a runner. And when I tell you, he be out here running in them short shorts, but he has on a hat. So he keeps his head covered. Thank God I work from home. I know that's right, Vanessa. I tell the Lord, thank you every day. Lord, thank you so much. I don't have to drive into work anymore. Thank you. And it's the craziest thing because, you know, some of my team members, they opted not to do it. They were like, I don't want to go home. And it's not for everybody. Working from home is not for everybody. It's not. You got to be really disciplined to do that. You got to be disciplined and organized. And I had to get my family straight because they thought because I was working from home, they could just call me and have me and give me a to-do list. Do this, do that. I'm like, I'm on these people's job. No, I can't be doing all that stuff. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, running in the 70s, basketball short. Yep, that's what he does. He be running in his little shorts, but he always has on he has a hat on when it's like super cool. Sometimes he'll have a scarf around his neck and mittens, but he's in those short shorts. In those short shorts for sure. Most definitely. Still, this weather is too much for for Asians. Okay, it's too much. I mean, 14 degrees. That's cold. That is cold. So, yeah. But you know what? I have to remind myself. This is December. It's December, so seasons change. So it's typically cold this time of year. And you know, it's okay. And sometimes we'll have a short winter, but believe it or not, in Florida, honey, sometimes we get cold now. We'll go into the teens and we be besides ourselves. Yeah, so when we hit the teens, we think we doing something. We be all frantic. We be looking crazy. My plans for... I don't really have any plans. I really don't have any plans. And the crazy part about it is, this is so much unlike me. I have not put up one decoration. Not one. That is so unlike me. And at this point, I'm not going to do it because I won't be able to enjoy it. It'll be time for me to take them down. So I just been looking at my neighbor's decorations. I've been enjoying the decorations in the store. And I won't have to worry about taking it down. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So unlike me. So unlike me. Yeah. You guys got your trees up and your bells and all that stuff up. You got all that good stuff up. Real. You so crazy. I watched that short about the teachers, how they act. I watched that so many times and I was just laughing. That was a much needed laugh. Thank you so much. Oh goodness, y'all are so crazy. I just enjoy it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I tell ya. Okay, let me see. Yeah. OMG, I'm sorry, people that put stuff up before December. What do you do? Oh, wait a minute. You sound like my husband, because I be wanting to put stuff up in October. He's like, if you don't put that stuff up, Scrooge. I'm like, well, at least November, the first week of November, because you really want to enjoy it. You really want to enjoy it. You know, so, hey, to each his own, to each his own. Yeah. Some people wait until the week of Christmas to put their decorations up. I just think you're just not going to enjoy it, because now you're taking it down so quick, so soon. So soon. What is that? Thank you, Brenda. Yes, I've been decorating and designing. Oh, okay, I know it's pretty. And you know what? I like all the pretty decorations, but that red and green and gold, it never gets old. It just doesn't. It never gets old. That red, green, and gold. Now, I like all the other stuff that people do, because I used to like switch up my colors every year, but now I'm kind of like back into the green and gold thing, you know. So it just depends. It depends. It depends. I have so many ornaments. I'm like, D, don't you purchase another ornament? Hey, and you guys ever notice you can can put all the colors together on the tree and it really still look good. It will with some clear lights. It really will. And then the people that keep decorations up, oh, you will be upset with my niece. How about my niece keeps her tree up all year round? Yep. She has an area in her home and her tree is up all year round. And she switches it up. She switches it up based off of the themes. She'll do a 4th of July tree. She'll do a Juneteenth tree. She'll do a Valentine's Day tree, a Easter tree. Yeah, she does all that. All that. Hey, Trevor. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to you as well. Peace and blessings. That's what we're doing over here. A bunch of peace and blessings. Most definitely. Woo. Yeah, just out getting these steps in. And like I said, I forgot my watch. But so far, I've been walking 22 minutes. I'll go back this way. So, I got 8 more minutes to go. Because my goal was to get in 30 minutes and get out of this cold weather. And get out. And get in, get out. Get in, get out. Get in, get out. Okay, I see somebody's name. Is it? Okay, what is that? R.A. something strength. Okay, hello, balloon. I see that. But look like I see something with the last name. Oh, is it Steph? Is it Kevin? I can't see the first part, but I see the last part, Steph. So hello to you too. Hello, hello, hello. I don't have my contacts in, so my apologies that I can't see your name and shout you out. My apologies. So you guys shout everybody out for me, because these eyes be playing tricks on me. Okay, Calvin, Steph, I believe that's what that is. I see hello balloon. I see TB. Enjoy your walk. Oh, that's Tia. Hey, Tia Blue. Tia, thank you for joining my live this morning, Tia. I so appreciated you and those encouraging words you brought this morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Oh, yeah, guys. It's just it's a little chilly out here, but it's nice. I've already warmed up. I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling warm. I'm feeling good. I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. I am pushing it. Hello, how are you? 11:22. That's all I can see. 11:22. Can you tell my name? I see 11:22. Would you say Tia Blue? That's right. To God be the glory. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, guys, this morning I talked about, sometimes we need a refill. We feel like we're on empty and we need that refill. We need to be restored, rejuvenated. And sometimes we get rejuvenated just by resting, being at peace, shutting down social media, not picking up your phone. Maybe you need to be away from some people for a time period so you can reset. We all need a reset because sometimes we just feel depleted. We feel like we don't have any energy. So if you get a chance, go over to my channel and watch the replay that I did this morning so you can get that fire back, get that fire, get that going, get that energy up and going again. Because sometimes we get weary, we get tired, and guess what? It's okay. It's okay. We don't have on a Superman, Superwoman cape all the time. I keep telling y'all better take off that cape. You around here doing too much for people. You need to learn how to tell people no. Nope, I'm not going to be able to do that. I can't do that. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hello. Please do not be shy. Hey, you know you're going to have those folks who don't have nothing else to do with their time. They are miserable and they will come by your channel and be disrespectful. You're like, don't you have something else to do with your time? They're looking for attention. That's all that is. They're looking for attention. They need attention. They need a pacifier. They need some baby milk. They need some baby food. Wah, 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 wah. Oh gosh. Thank you, Tia. Thank you so much. Some folk, they just can't help themselves. And we have to constantly pray for those folks. They're so miserable. Lord, help them. Help them, Lord. Help them. Help their minds. Set their minds straight. You got to be a really, really messed up individual. I mean, think about it. Some people just wake up with hate in their hearts. They wake up messy. They wake up thinking about how they're going to be messy. Ooh, they do. They just get up. I'm going to be messy today for no reason at all. I'm just going to be messy. Yep. And then they go and get these little names that you can't track them. They're basically cowards. That's what they are. They're cowards. But we're going to pray for them to come out of the dark into the light. Come out of the dark into the marvelous light. It can happen. It can happen. Oh, is it? This your first time? Well, welcome. I'm glad you came by. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Don't let this be your last time over. Come on over anytime. Come on over anytime. We are here. We are here spreading the joy, the love, and the peace, and the hope. Because you know what? It's enough tragedy going on. Enough drama, calamity. Ugh. Enough negative Nancy's. There's enough of that out there. Child. We're not going to drain ourselves today. We're just not going to do it. We're not. We got too much to be thankful for. Some people wish they had your spot. You know, we be complaining, but when you think about it, some people wish they had your spot. They wish they had a home like you. They wish they had clothes, shoes on their feet. And we just be complaining and throwing shade at people. We don't know how good we have it. We really don't. We don't know how good we have it. But let God take it all away and see how we'll look. See how we'll act. See how we'll treat people. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. It really is. We don't know how good we have it. We don't. We just take it for granted. Because we're so accustomed to opening up our refrigerator and getting what we want to eat or drink. You know, you can go in your pantry and get what you want. You may not get everything you want. You may not have everything, but you got everything you need. All the necessities are met. You know, some people wish they had access to the internet where they could get on social media. Some people don't have that. They really don't. You're talking about food. I love food, but true proof is in the Yeah, we got it good. We got it darn good. And you know, sometimes we can be very ungrateful. Very ungrateful. Very selfish. Whereas we only think about ourselves. We're only concerned about our families, you know, our needs, that kind of thing. So yeah, we gotta watch that kind of stuff. Yeah, right. We have more. And what do? We look for more. What else can I get? What else can I put these little fingers on, these hands on? You know, this morning I was talking about it's two types of people, givers and takers. Givers and takers. You're going to always have those who give. And I mean, they give out of the abundance of their hearts. Just give, give, give. And then you have those takers. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want. Can I get? So we have to identify those individuals, you know. You have to identify those individuals. Hello there. Nothing wrong with being a giver. It's nothing wrong with being a giver. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with giving. But don't keep pouring out that you don't have anything left. You don't have anything left for you. Just be mindful of that. Sometimes you can just give, and you're depleted. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about your time, your emotions. You're just giving. You're just sitting there listening. You got to be careful. You just sit there and listen to people just complain. You're just taking in all their toxic, and it's nothing wrong with giving a listening ear, but we got to be careful that we don't crutch people, that you just become a person who just sits there and listen to all that negative talk over and over and over. That stuff will get in your spirit. It will get in your spirit. Yeah. Would you say, thank you, Lord, for deliverance from those nasty ways? Yeah. And if we're honest, we all have opportunities that, we need to work on. More patience. Lord, give me more patience. And a lot of times we already had the patience. We just need to exercise the patience. Just be quiet. Be quiet. Sometimes you don't need to get that person, what you really think. You don't have to really tell a person what you really think. Yes, you got to pray for Brother Williams, because I'm not part of. That's why I need Jesus every day. Every day. Yeah, because we're not perfect. We are perfectly flawed. That's why we can't be judging people. We can't be criticizing folks and stuff, because we're not perfect. We're flawed. But I'm not gonna condone bad behavior. I'm just not gonna just sit here and just condone. When your behavior is terrible, it needs to be called out. And you don't want to do it in a way that will shame people or guilt people. But sometimes you have to stand up and say, okay, that's wrong, and I'm not going to be a part of that. That's right. We are all something to work on. Amen. Looking in the mirror. Hayes. Wait a minute. Summer KR 14Q. Hello, how are you? I know I just messed that up. My apologies. I don't have on my glasses. My apologies. I did the best I could. I did the best I could do, y'all. Oh, okay, y'all. Wait a minute. I am at 35 minutes. Oh, let me head on back home. I'm going to head on back in so I can finish up my work day and call it a day and be done. Some say call it out. Some say turn the other cheek. I guess to each their own. To each their own, right? And it depends on what day it is. It depends on what day it is. There's been many days I have turned the other cheek, but then there has been days where I had to call it out. So it just depends. It just depends. So hey, it depends, because some people need to know. You know what I mean? Some people really need to know. They try to act like they don't know, but they know. They know what they're doing and what they're saying, and that is wrong. Yeah, so they already know, but sometimes they'll dare you. They'll be like, oh, she's not going to say anything to me. He's not going to say anything to me. She's passive. He's passive. Oh, well. And then when you finally say something, they get offended. Okay, please tell me what's up with that. You have allowed them to be disrespectful for so long, so many times. And then when you finally say something, they get upset. What's up with that, y'all? Tell me. I say, do what God is telling you, because if he says call it out, I will show you how to, he'll show you how to do it. And you don't have to do it in a nasty way. You don't. There's a way to call it out. There is a way to call it out, because there are times where you do have to take a stand. It's necessary. It is necessary. It's necessary. I am learning that from experience. Yeah. It's necessary. Nobody's a doormat. Have you guys noticed in the stores, like if you're shopping and you're looking at stuff, they don't use the word excuse me anymore. They just walk right over you. And you'll be looking like, well, am I Casper the Friendly Ghost? Did they not see me? It's like some people are so rude. I'm like, what just happened? It's crazy. You can call it out with a bunch of cursing and hurting people. That's true. So it depends on how you're going to call it out. That's why it's not good to allow things to build up. Now, that's something I had to learn, because I wouldn't say anything. I would just let it build up. And when I finally released it, it wasn't good. So that was one of the things I had to pray about. Lord, show me how to better communicate, on my job, with my coworkers, within my family, within my own relationships. Show me how to do it, and show me how to do it at the right timing, because you do know timing plays a part too. Because when you're all hot and bothered, that's not the time to express what you're feeling. Same here, but I had to release it in the prayer corner. Yeah. But you got to learn how to release that stuff and let that stuff go, because it will boil over. It will tip over. And then they'll be looking at you like, well, it wasn't that serious. Why is she all upset? Because she held it in so long. She wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't say anything. He gave you 4 or 5 passes. And then when he finally said something, he just exploded. So yeah, that's one of the things you don't want to do. You don't want to allow a person to make you explode, to take you out of your character. Basically, you do know it's people who, that's their goal, is to pull you out of character. They want to see you turn into that other person, because you do know we all have a bipolar side now. Come on. We all got another side now. Let's be honest. We all got another side. I don't care how much, hey, but they say you keep poking the bear. Okay, you like, okay, this what you want? Is this what you really want? I don't want to give that to you. No. That's why it's good to try to walk away. Bring yourself back, pull it back together. That's why I say it just depends on what day. What day. Lord, give me enough discipline to keep my mouth shut. Let me keep my mouth shut. Let me keep it closed. Let me click off this page. Don't let me get offended. And that's another thing. If somebody is saying something you don't agree with and you're on their page, click off their page. Please get off that person's page. You don't have to say anything ugly. Just click off of it. Let it go. Not that serious. Y'all, my neighbor done put up this big old gingerbread man. I mean, he is huge. And I'm going to go walk right past him so y'all can see him. How are you doing, my friend? Hello, hello. 2067. I'm giving everybody a number at the end. Hope you're having a very nice day. I am. Thank you for joining. God never told us to hold it in. He wants us to cast your care because he cares for you. He cares for me. That's right. We come up with all this stuff. You know, I better not say anything. Says who? We just got to learn how to say it the right way. Say it the right way. Okay, y'all, I'm going to show y'all the ginger man. They must have put him up last night because he wasn't up yesterday. Let's see. Is he a gingerbread man? Oh, let's see. Is he? I think he's a gingerbread man. Is he a gingerbread man? Yeah, I think he is. Is he a gingerbread man? Yeah, that's what he is. He's just chilling. Yeah. Isn't he big? He is big. Yes, he is. Most definitely. Oh, y'all. I'm talking about, oh, y'all. I got excited when I saw those 42 minutes. And I said I was only going to do 30 minutes. Yes, gingerbread man, gingerbread cookies. Yummy, yummy for my tummy. I'm telling y'all, I am enjoying everybody's decorations. My neighbor, he got his Christmas tree on. He got it all lit up. D, are you gonna? I'm not putting up that tree. Now I have some little baby trees I could sit on top of a table. No. I'm just gonna enjoy everybody else's decorations. But I'm gonna be singing my my Christmas tunes. Oh, thank you. Hit the like button. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me as I just walk and talk and get these steps in. Y'all helping me stay healthy. Y'all helping me stay accountable. Y'all are helping me stay on this journey. This is a journey. You know what I mean? It really is. It's a lifestyle, like they say. It's a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. So I need to get in here and drink my water because I haven't been a good girl with my water today. But I'm going to have me some water when I get in. And hey, Miss Jazzy, how are you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you for coming on in with me. I really appreciate it. Y'all coming on in here, hanging out with me. Y'all, my hands done started getting cold. I know it's time for me to go in, okay? My hands done started feeling like they can't move. There's no blood circulations. I'm late, but I've been listening. Hey, you're never late. You're always on time. And it's very much appreciated. I appreciate all of you guys so much. You guys just be hanging on in there with me, and I hope you feel the love back. I really do. I hope you feel the love back so much. So grateful, so appreciative to you guys for hanging on in there with me. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. I thank you guys so much. I need to go on in here and finish up my work schedule for today. And I'll be over to some of you guys' channels later. Because y'all know I be in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yep, I'm that girl because I'm up so early. So thank you guys again for joining me. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.